It very likely gonna turn out the weak win, the top dream coming true. It been something at the top of the personal praying list for years. Every night when I'm kneeling by the bed and sticking the pins in the plastine ready or both, the feel spring into the lips, please God give me a concord. I losing track all the times I come and back from Dr. Ziwi's Jubilee Dental Parlor with the Modi chopper tied up in the hanky and putting it under the pillow in the hope it's gonna get transformed into the ignition key or the Amazon Concord. Only all I finding is the same lousy tooth. What happening to voodoo, it going downhill like everything else. But sadly, it all changing. Last week, I opened the famous Kampala Bugan and was catching the eye but the nose that the British government, in the shape of the trendy Josiah Wedgwood, formerly the Lord Ramsgate and inventor of the blue teapot, been making the calculations on the cuff and what it concluded but that the miraculous Concord probably gonna get melted down for Catleo or similar on account of if you not able to quit when you ahead. Might as well quit when you behind, else you're gonna end up with an island containing one Concorde with a 10 jeans polish in it and 50 million other person with the dreaded baby standing, running, rattling the tin cups. So it looked like a good time for an outsider to put in a bid for the tin before it getting recycled as 2 gross non-stick saucepans, and you are gonna use the place. It well known where I do in everything possible for the international prestige of the country, such as buying the first Maserati in Central Africa, setting up the Uganda film industry with the Bisonon son as the first film star, building 4 new palatial homes and putting Uganda in the forefront of architectural development, buying a lot of new jewelry for the wives and enabling them to hold the head up in the company of Elizabeth Taylor and similar. No, everyone reading this column over the paye, knowing all about the famous self-sacrifice in the name of Uganda. And now we're gonna be the only country in the world with a supersonic jetliner. And Hugh Hefner gonna be ripping the hair out by the handful. He only got the subsonic big bunny, which consisting of the clapped out DC-9 with a few swivel chairs and a powder puff on the bum. What he gonna feel like when he getting overtaken at 2,000 PM by the elegant big Idi and all his olives leaping out of the martinis from the slipstream. Big Idi gonna be painted all over in the dark black, lot more suitable than the similar coachwork on the big bunny when you're thinking about it. And it gonna have a big eye on each side of the nose. And it gonna have the meadows painted down the sides. And it gonna have 4 gold beds and a sauna and all the standard stuff. Plus, it's gonna have a dungeon where we're planning to take people for the little rides, such as brothers-in-law, etc. Were getting too damn big for the boots, members of the judiciary were bringing in the wrong verdicts, any political opponents still temporarily on the lam, all that rubbish. Gonna slap him in the big ED basement, take him up to 50,000 feet, gonna come on the loudspeaker and say, good morning, this is the president speaking. At present, we're flying at 50,000 feet at a speed of 1500 mph. On your left, you can see the Great Mbobo swamp. So get out. It's just the swinging of the pendulum is all. People gonna be standing around on the Hyde Park corner with the emaciated bones poking out to the racks and looking up in the sky and cry, what that big black bird? And someone else gonna reply, that coming from the great black father across the water, so shut your gap if you don't want a memo or the Uganda Supreme Court dropping on your eager and native cheeks. It called history in the trade.